Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Old Bannerana Beer Review. We have a beer mail unboxing. You can see it is wrapped. It is wrapped in the Canada Post "We fucked up your mail" wrap. The whole bottom of this box is beat in. There's a bunch of broken beer in here. I couldn't find my puncture-proof gloves, so I have my buddy's work gloves here, which my hand is way too big for. Like, my fucking palm is right here under the wrist cuff. So give me 1 second to get this other one on. We're gonna go through this box. When I opened it, it fucking stank. I'm gonna guess this beer broke in BC. This package was sent to me by Steve. It took 4 days to get from BC to Mississauga, and then it sat in Mississauga for 6 days before it moved. I'm going to guess this broke on its way there. So first and foremost, at the very top was this guy. So Hikari. Anyway, let's just put this here. This whole box is just going to go right in the garbage when we're done unpacking. Okay, Green Eyes White English IPA from Ridge has survived. So put that there. I wish I knew where my puncture-proof gloves were. Unfortunately, I don't. Okay, so that Hikari was a Fuggles and Warlock beer. Just put that right there because it has an actual cap. And I've drank some Fuggles and Warlock beer, so I will keep the cap. Oh, here's another broken one, which was another Fuggles and Warlock. Don't know which one that was. We'll see soon. So at least two have been smashed. At least two. I heard a lot of loose glass, so I'm going to guess 3 or 4 in the end. But we'll find out shortly. This is Boris. From I don't know who. 1 second. There is Boris.
I almost said
Boris from SF Brewing, which is a Russian Imperial Stout. Okay, next. Let's get our hands in here. Good thing we have our gloves, because there is a lot of glass. Next is from Dead Frog, the Nutty Uncle Peanut Butter Stout. And I think everything in the bottom is smashed. Let's just check here. This guy's a label, so this would probably have been the other Fuggles one. Fuggles and Warlock. Oh, it stinks so bad. I'm going to have to wash all these bottles that survived. What are you? Okay, this cork and caged one looks like it had some leakage, but it didn't break. It's an apple and oat table saison. Exil Deden. Tree Brewing's Maltobello Espresso IPA. Why does Tree Brewing not send anything like that to Ontario? They'll just send us like their Doppelbock. And lastly, this guy here, which is Coco Loco Granville Island chocolate porter. Awesome. So there we go. 6 of them made it. Looks like 2 smashed, and they smashed good. Yeah. So this box is just going directly into a garbage bag. Nothing's being saved. I'll have to double check that I got all the glass off the table. I want to get one of these caps for the fridge. This neck looks like the one that's in the best condition, so it'll be the one we keep. And we'll do up this box and throw it directly in a garbage bag. Do it up by like taping it and everything so nobody gets hurt. But yeah, thank you guys. A little glass and the fibers of this glove. And thank you, Steve, for sending the beer mail. Thank you, Canada Post, for not destroying it all. I will admit the top and bottom were not wrapped the best. Of the 4 boxes he sent, they were, it was probably he sent out like 8 beer mails. He was probably running out of material. And a lot of times I do too. We all take our little shortcuts. Usually it works. With the concept that Canada Post may be going on strike very soon, I don't think they've been taking as good a care of their parcels as they usually do. So I don't think it's fully anybody's fault. And you know what? Oh, there's still glass on the table. I was due for a couple breakages, to be honest. I've had extremely good luck. And when you're taking this chance, every single time you're sending something, you're always taking the chance. And I mean, I can't win the lottery or anything, but I usually do not get broken beers. I've lost like 4 bottles in the last 5 shipments, but that's the only 4 bottles I've lost in maybe 35 shipments. So I'm doing pretty fucking good. All things considered. So again, thank you very much. We got 6 new beers here to review, and we got a few more on this side, and then we have the kegerator and the fridge. So, oh, and I picked up, you know what, while we're here, I picked up some beers last night at the LCBO. Let's just show you what I got. Trafalgar's Black Creek Apricot Ale, which they had brought to the festival and I meant to try, but I never got around to it. I did not want to buy this. I didn't want to. It was too expensive for what it was, but I ended up buying it because I've never had it, and I like to review things. This is the Homegrown Saison by Amsterdam. It was getting in the it's a smaller bottle, but it was still close to $10 a bottle, which put it in the like Oast House range, and I didn't want to buy it because of that. Bo's Patters beer, which is their Belgian style beer. Bo's Farm Table IPA. I had their Pilsner, so I went out and picked up the IPA. Sunnyside Session IPA from GLB. I picked up the Mill Street Seasonal Pack, which came with Cassis, which is a blackcurrant Belgian ale. It came with, well, it didn't come with this one, sorry, let's put this one back here for a second. Came with just their Belgian Pale Ale. And it came with a bottle of their West Coast IPA, but I have a can of their West Coast IPA for review, so the bottle I'll send to somebody. But I also bought a 6-pack of Mill Street's distillery root beer. So they actually started distilling their own root beer, 5.2% alcohol. Much like everybody else making their own root beers now, I wish I could say, hey look, a craft brewery did it, but now that they are owned by Labatt, they still make good products, don't get me wrong, they still make good products, but you can't really call them craft anymore because they are owned by a foreign entity now. But I wish this had come out a little bit earlier, but the root beer craze hadn't been invented yet, really. I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that ingredients list. So we're looking at like a sody pop, not like the great stuff that comes out of Nickelbrook, but hey, whatever. So thank you, Steve. Thank you, LCBO. Bye.